it's gonna be close enough. Look at my technique. You put the foot here.
Is this out enough?
Oh, just hear me out, okay? It's, you know, it's not the most magnificent purchase I've ever made. Oh no, it's way too low. Zaya had to sit in the front seat so the thing could fit. Day 472 of this project.
It's been only a few days.
Today, we have drawer pulls to add on to the IKEA drawers. I got these little acrylic with gold detailing to add some glam and razzle dazzle. Came in a pack of 10, which is perfect because I have 10 drawers to put them on Amazon. I'll link them for you guys. Hardware included. So we've got to do all our measurements so we can get them perfectly centered and aligned on these 5 drawers. We love our Bosch laser level.
Okay, now the other side.
I love it so much. This is working inside over here. Why is it doing this? Alright. Unscrew it one so that it's like, you can do that.
Oh. How's that? What's that?
That'll do.
Oh, sorry.
Don't breathe.
My bad, dude. Don't stop breathing.
I mean, it's gonna be close enough. It's not gonna be laser pinpoint exact.
As much as we want it to be.
Close a freaking enough. It looks so wrong, but I promise
It's probably right.
it's good enough. I tightened it real hard.
You got it, man. You did this.
All right, who wants to drill into my brand new drawers? I'm turning back now.
Get in there, Bob. I guess I'll hold the drawer, or it'll be easier leverage-wise for you to hold.
You can do it.
Is that the right size? No.
Larger?
Needs to be a little bit bigger.
That'll work. Wow. Yeah, it's just not grabbing. That's the issue. Oh my gosh. Why?
Are these screws still too long? Like, is it at its max?
It actually might be. That's a good point.
Because this part that we're screwing into is super thin.
Let me look.
Now that I think about it, that's what it is. Because we're not.
It's too long. It's too.
We're not going through this. We're only going through this little super.
Well, now
thin. What? Damn it! Always something.
Yeah.
To show y'all what we're dealing with. Since the thing we're going through is so thin, the screws are poking out in the back. So here's the thing.
It's complicated.
We need super short screws to fit the thinness of the drawer to get a tight fit for the drawer pulls. We tried, Sam went to Home Depot. She tried to buy the right screws that look like they were right. We've found out that they're just a little too thick.
They're wrong.
They're the right length. They're nice and short, but they're like a little too thick. I'm sure they exist somewhere, but we couldn't find them. So the screws that come with the drawers, they have these long ones that are actually meant to be cut down to custom size. They have little notches where you can cut them with a screw cutter. They did not have a screw cutter at Home Depot, but they did have a bolt cutter, which is strong enough to cut through screws as well. Pro tip. We actually need our screws cut down even shorter than the shortest thing that they recommended, but it's fine. It still cuts. So we're doing custom cuts on all 20 of these screws.
Exciting stuff, y'all.
To make them custom link to work for what we're doing. So we're having to individually use this bolt cutter.
Because of course.
To cut these screws down.
Bob was right though. Shout out Bob. When people was like, "No, I'll cut anything that can fit in it," and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna take your fingers." Fun fact.
That. See?
Fun fact. You can bite off your own finger if your brain didn't stop you. It's like a carrot, apparently.
Look, guys.
Why is it, you know? There it is, guys.
Is it crooked?
I mean,
No.
it's
Maybe.
something's wrong, but it's okay.
I think it's the gold things are a little not straight.
It's level. It says level.
This is crooked. The gold thing.
No one's gonna look that freaking closely at the... Unless they do, then shame on them. Stop looking at my door handles.
Hey! Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna sit here and bolt cut all these
That's right.
screws.
Get into it.
Hmm.
Come on.
We've done it, men! Everything that we ever wanted has been achieved! We have put drawer handles on these IKEA plated, stupid, fake wood darn drawers! It's over! Just kidding, we have 5 more.
We have a whole set of... Look at my technique. You put the foot here. You open it up a little bit. You get your screw in there at the right length. And then you press. Move your hands out the way now.
You're killing it. Yeah, man.
And then you got yourself a nicely cut little screw. Be careful now, because you will cut right through bone with this thing.
That's
If
facts.
it can cut a screw,
It can crush your
it can
fingy.
cut your finger.
I
Oh,
just need another minute to make sure I look good.
do I look good, Miss Armstrong? One side done. Is it perfect? Probably not. Is it good enough?
Yeah,
I'd say so.
that looks good.
Add a little touch of...
It's truly like the handles themselves aren't there because they're acrylic. So I'm just looking at nubs and then I'm like, oh, there's
Nice and sturdy.
wow.
Wow. Now let's do the other side. I got the holes pre-drilled for you.
Yeah, man.
Filled in a bunch of holes from where the cabinets were previously anchored into the wall up there. And then we sprayed this wall texture spray, because my walls are textured,
Facts.
with this stuff. Just spray it on to re-blend into the wall. We're waiting for that to dry, then we'll paint over it. In the meantime, we're doing little touch-up paints around the whole room because there's so many like scuffs and nicks and stuff on these walls. Just giving it a fresh little touch-up. I don't plan on painting in here or necessarily doing wallpaper or anything.
Brackets to make?
Sure.
Okay.
Really just the front one is the only one you can see. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna paint or do wallpaper. I might want to do something on this back wall behind the gallery wall, but I don't think so because the ceilings are so tall in here. Doing anything in here is gonna be a task. And I like it white. I like the white airy look. So I think I'm just gonna leave it white. Touch-up paint is done. I got all these wigs just on the floor right here. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them for storage yet. So I am putting them in this box for now. To keep them out of the way. I don't think I want them just out on display anymore. I think I want to get some sort of piece of furniture to put them away in.
Yeah.
And I may not even use these little, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I love when the camera was facing the wrong way the whole time.
Hey guys. Oh, why is it coming?
Got this mirror on Amazon. I'll link it for y'all because I did some research on finding the best one.
It's so big. How much was it?
Like $150 or something like that.
Bad for
Yeah.
her. That freaking
With Prime shipping came next day. Packaged well, not broken. It has a kickstand if you want to kickstand it on the floor, but you can also
nice pick.
mount it on the wall. I might mount mine, but I got this shape because, you know.
Wow.
You take the
Moon and take the sun.
And you take everything that looks like fun.
You mix it around.
Thank you. You take the new.
That's right. Things. These are things. So we gotta get the drill set up for it. No, back out.
Why?
Because it's better for the wall. It doesn't make the hole too big.
You take everything that looks like fun.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
We should should. Yeah.
Ain't gonna fit.
That's fine.
Ain't gonna fit. That's alright.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
We can't do anything without messing up this.
Yeah. We are rocking now. Drill.
Rocking and rolling. Did it do what it's supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
How are you supposed to know?
Yeah. How would you know? How is it gonna happen? How the hell?
All this.
Is this out enough? Oh, there it is.
Mary Chrysler.
Live your life.
It makes the room feel bigger.
Yep. Mirrors do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're at Home Goods. I wanted to look at stuff to add to both of my gallery walls at this point, Glam Room and Office, since I'm stealing stuff out of the office to put in the Glam Room. Came across these swivel chairs. They're similar to some ones I was looking online for. Zaya's demonstrating how they have storage inside, which could be helpful. But do I want to do pink? Do I want to do pink? Is really the question. I did have pink chairs picked out. This is for, I'm talking about for my, as like my vanity chair to replace that little stool. I feel like it's not that much of an upgrade from my little stool though. I mean, it is an upgrade, but it's not like a mega upgrade. How much is it? $129. I don't know if it's worth that. I might have got it if it was like $80. I was also looking at lamps. They have this interesting bubble loop standing lamp, which is actually similar to the wall sconces, except I didn't get the bubble version. They had this option for the wall sconces that I got, but I didn't get it. But that's weird. I don't like that. Zaya, look at this. Oh, one of them fell off. I kind of like this credenza. This is the type of thing I was thinking. Oh, because it kind of matches the wood look of my tabletop. Is this $500? Is this worth $500? To put up against the wall under the gallery wall? It could work. It could work. I don't know if that's a good price for this fake faux wood laminate, whatever the heck. My other idea instead of a credenza would be like a storage bench like this. I could put my wigs in there and then it's extra seating. Not that I really need extra seating in the Glam Room though, because who's gonna be sitting in there on a bench? See, like, it's tempting to just get, you know, something like this for my vanity chair, but that's just so juvenile. Like, that's not an upgrade from the little stool I already have. I want something that looks a lot more luxe than that. And the wheels make it look, I don't know. I think I actually don't want wheels. I think I want more of like a classic armchair situation or a swivel chair. What are you doing?
Laying down. What else would I be doing laying down on the couch? Besides.
Like, not this, because, you know, it's so similar to stuff I always buy or have purchased in the past. I'm trying to upgrade. Upgrade. I bought the credenza. It just barely fit in the car. The people at Home Goods helped me load it up. Kind of an impulse buy. I also signed up for a Home Goods credit card. Surprisingly, I didn't have one already. I always say no because I don't like to keep up with all these multiple store cards. But it got me my 10% discount or whatever on this. So I saved money on that purchase. I'm a little concerned because, like, this was very much an impulse buy. I didn't really, like, measure for it in the room. It might not quite fit right, but I think I can make it work regardless. I think it's okay. Also, look at this. Zaya had to sit in the front seat so the thing could fit. Zaya had to sit in the front seat so the thing could fit, and so I Googled it. I was like, is that illegal? But I Googled it, and she is legally old enough and tall enough, old enough / tall enough, whatever it is, to legally sit in the front seat now, which is crazy. How do you feel? Tell the blog.
Good. Because most of the times people say I look 12 but I'm 9. It's a I'm definitely tall enough. And Mommy's rule said it was 8 and older. And I'm 9 now. And I look 12.
It's the next morning. My impulse purchase is in the space. I like it. It's, it's not the most magnificent purchase I've ever made, but I like it. I think it was worth it. I think it's gonna be a good storage solution, and it is an upgrade from just all the plain white IKEA stuff. I know y'all are probably thinking, you just got rid of 2 IKEA units, storage units, just for you to go and buy another alternative storage unit. Yes, but it's alternative. It's different. It's very different than what I had before, and I feel like it's giving a whole different vibe, obviously. Different color, different material, different shape, different size, different location, and it's gonna serve a different function, because now I can put my wigs in here and they can be safely tucked away, not getting so dusty and also not looking so creepy, just visibly out on the shelves. I used to think it was cute to have all my wigs on these things on display. And it like, I don't know, I go back and forth on it. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, I like having them all visible, and it's a glam room, so you see all the wigs and it makes sense. But then sometimes I look at it and I'm like, it just looks kind of gross, because a lot of times the wigs are not washed, they're not styled, they look like decapitated heads just sitting on my shelf. So I think we're not gonna, maybe if I have like a few cute ones that are styled, we could do little decorative ones like this, just a couple of them, you know what I mean? In a cute way. But I'm gonna put most of them just in here. This will also serve as extra storage for just my other little, I have a few other little knickknacks and things that don't really fit on this side, so that'll be useful also for like PR packages and things like that that end up cluttering this space. So I think this is gonna be a good practical. Can you see Bougie trying to come in here, sticking his paw under the door? Bougie, what are you doing? Anyway, I think it's a practical solution. The way this room is configured with the entry door and the bathroom door is kind of tricky, because putting anything on this wall sort of feels like you're kind of blocking this door, but it's really not blocked. Does it jut out a little bit? Yes, but I have it pushed more this way so that like it's not blocking. It's a tiny bit awkward here, but you have more than enough leeway, I don't know. I think it's fine. I know most people would probably want to center this on this wall, but then it's really close to this door, and I think it's better to have it be pushed more this way. But I haven't decided yet, like for the gallery wall, if I center the gallery wall, then it's like not centered with the furniture. So do I make the gallery wall centered with the furniture and be like off kilter this way? And it's not a perfect like color match to the IKEA tabletop, but it's really, really close. Like it coordinates for sure. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm still figuring out the gallery wall. I really want to get this put up today because I have a try-on haul that I actually want to film in here today with my new little setup with the mirror. So if I can get this, I guess I technically don't have to. I can really just move it out of my way. You're not going to see it, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Definitely going to actually put stuff up on the wall because these ceilings are so high. I definitely want to use the vertical space. Something like that. But I need to figure out my configuration. I didn't really find anything. I found one little picture frame to add into the mix when we went shopping yesterday. I didn't find any other artwork. Artwork is one of those things that to find good artwork that you really like takes time. Like you're not gonna be able to go out in one day and buy a whole gallery wall, like, you know? So maybe I just need to kind of be patient with it and like fill it in as I go to get something really good. That's what I did in my office. It took me a long time to collect all that stuff. Bougie likes it in here so far though. He's been coming in here like, ooh, new mirror. So much space for activities. It's giving, y'all. Look, you can't tell me this is not giving. Just already, just like that. It's a whole new vibe in here. Like it's actually a room. I don't know how to explain it. It feels a lot more just, you know, like we're not even done. And it's already giving, it's giving glam room. It's getting glam. I'm getting excited. The carpet, I don't know if I said this already. Carpet is trashed in here. Horrid. Unreversible stains everywhere. I don't know how it got this bad, but it is bad. There are stains everywhere. There are bleach spots. It is not fixable. It is not cleanable. It really needs to be replaced. And I think for this room, it would be better to not have carpet. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about just extending my main tile floor into here and just have it be all the same. I know you're probably thinking, oh, if you're gonna do the floors, why'd you bring all this furniture in here first before doing the floors? You should have did the floors first when the room was emptied out. Yeah, but I wanted to go ahead and make progress with the room. They can move the furniture. All this stuff is movable. Take her outable, scoot aroundable. When people do floors, they have to move furniture all the time. Like that's not a deal breaker. So I wanted to go ahead and get the room together and then we'll think about the floors. At some point, part of me is kind of like, just put a rug down to cover most of the stains and just leave it, because if it got this bad, it's probably gonna, I don't know. So I'm trying to decide. I think either way I should get a rug though, because it just have so much just like empty space in the middle of the room. It just kind of needs a rug regardless of the new flooring. So I do want to shop for that. I still need to decide on the chair to replace this stool that I'm sitting on now. This is just a quick little something I got on Amazon last time I cleaned up this room. Like it's fine, whatever, but it's just not very nice. You know, it's not, you know, we're elevating, we're updating, like I said before. So I need to get like a nicer chair. Thought about getting a salon style chair, like when you go to a hair salon and they have little footrest and a little pump it up, like a full blown salon chair. I don't know about that. It's coming together. Okay, check this out. I kind of cleaned up in here to get a better visual, and I brought this chair from the playroom. As y'all know, we have two of these upstairs in the playroom. They're swivel velvet chairs that I got in a set of 2 from Wayfair. This one has started to take a little bit of a beating because it does live in a child's playroom. But this is kind of like the type of chair that I'm thinking of putting here instead of my little rinky-dink rolly stool. You see what I mean? Like it just, obviously not that color or whatever, but that type of like swivel armchair, I think would just really elevate the space. And I don't really need it to roll. Like I don't need to roll around. Swivel is nice, but I don't need it to roll necessarily. And I wanted to test out like the functionality, you know, like this is definitely comfy to sit here and do my makeup and do content, beauty content and stuff. And I can like get real comfy in it, you know, instead of just like a backless stool that has no comfort to it. This is so much more comfy to sit here and like do my makeup like this. And it still works with my, I can lean back into my hooded dryer still. And this is actually way more comfortable than with the backless stool, because I can actually lean back and just relax and dry my hair. So definitely thinking this type of chair. I just need to pick one out. I have a bunch of pink ones selected online. I'm trying to decide like, I mean, I feel like I have to still do pink. Like there has to still be pink. I mean, there's pink in my artwork and stuff. You know, a nice taupe, a nice gray, white. But white would be really dangerous for a makeup chair, so I don't think that's a good idea. But I feel like pink, right? Like it still has to be pink. So I just have to choose one. I don't know how many days it's been since the last clip, but I have new items. Woo! Several new items. This is the wall sconces that I ordered. They are the exact ones that I had on my little inspo mock-up that I put together. I did not realize that they were going to come in pieces like this, some assembly required, but you can kind of see the vibes there. These are rechargeable LED, like battery operated. I have to put, it looks crazy. I don't know. I have to put them together, but the whole point is that it does not take any hard wiring. It's not gonna have any cords hanging down. It's going to be a nicely mounted, clean look. And I'm probably not really gonna like use them a lot or turn them on a lot. So they should hold a charge for a long time. And then when they do need to be recharged, you know, recharge them, whatever. But it's gonna work well for where I want to put them on either side of the window without having to do any electrical wiring or anything. So that's why I specifically got those. They're from a place called House of Interiors. They like specialize in this particular type of lighting, I guess. And then I also got a rug and a chair. This chair is from Amazon. I searched high and low, and I do mean high and low. I spent days online and in store looking for the perfect kind of chair that I had in mind. And honestly, I couldn't find like exactly what I wanted, or I would find something and it would be out of stock. I honestly kind of ended up getting frustrated and just being like, you know what, I just want to get something. I don't know, y'all, I don't know. I feel like I'm not even gonna like it. I just really couldn't find what I wanted. This is the vibe. This is the silhouette of the chair. Similar to my placeholder chair, which is stolen out of the playroom, which I posted like a little Instagram story showing this, and a lot of people were saying that y'all actually like this chair with this color in here as like a different pop of color. And I see what you're saying, but I stole this from the playroom. This needs to go back in the playroom. I wanted pink, I got pink. It's pink. I don't know, let's see. It's in pieces, great. Oh. It's a swivel chair. The only way to know is to freaking put it together and look at it. If I put this chair together and end up not liking it, I'm gonna be mad. I mean, I guess if anything, I could switch out, like, if I did want to keep the green chair from the playroom, I could put the pink chair in the playroom and it's play. But it's like a boucle almost type of fabric. It is soft. I was worried it was going to be like itchy and uncomfortable, but it's a nice teddy bear, soft teddy bear type texture. And I think the color is fine. The shade of pink. Y'all know I like this sort of millennial pink shade specifically. Okay, so it was just 4 screws to attach the swivel bottom to the base. That was easy. And then I'm guessing you just slide the pieces together like so. I'm not even look at the instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. And then put this. Okay. 360 swivel. It's definitely comfy. Is it too low down? I feel like it's like the seat sits a lot lower than this one that I was testing it with. That might be a problem. Scoot it into place because I need it to be. Oh no! It's way too low! What the heck? How is it this much lower than the other one? I thought they were like similar. Man, Dang. I'm like, my chin is freaking touching the tabletop. I need to be sitting up like this much higher. Like double this thing. I mean, other than, it's cute though. Dang it. Okay, I'm not stupid, y'all. I literally measured it or like looked at the dimensions to make sure that it would sit at about the same height, and it is technically, like the seats are at the same height. It's just that this foam is super firm. You don't sink down into it at all. And this one is super, super squishy. So this is like, if I don't put my weight on it, and this is when I put my weight on it, it just sinks down super far. So that's the problem. Gotta think about that. In the meantime, let me open my rug because I'm also pretty nervous about the rug. Okay, I'm already peeking at like the color through the cracks. This is definitely a unique purchase, I want to warn you. It's fun, it's funky. I didn't ask a single soul's opinion before I bought this because I knew what everybody would say. Just hear me out, okay? Oh, I like the texture, okay. Really, really soft and velvety. Oh my God, my ring just got caught in the carpet, help! Help! Ah. Oh my God, I'm stuck! Okay, got it. My ring, okay. I'm scared. That was very ungraceful. What do you think? So it is a pink rug with some little French detailing, very soft velvety texture, with a large graphic of what they call a Tibetan tiger. Sort of just splayed out across. And if you look at the face, what I particularly like is the eyeshadow and lashes featured on the tiger's face. Because, you know, glam room makeup, why is the tiger wearing makeup? I've always wanted, I may not have ever said this out loud, but I've always wanted a tiger rug. There's a few different variations. Like this is sort of like a, maybe classic's not the right word, but like this is a thing. This general style of like Tibetan tiger rug is definitely a thing. And I've kind of always wanted one. This is definitely like an interesting take on it. But when I saw that it was pink and he had lashes, I just couldn't resist. It's cute. I also do see what people are saying with like how the green and pink look nice together. You're not wrong, because the pink and pink maybe is kind of a lot, but I liked also how the colors of the tiger pull from the colors of the wood, you know, got those beige tan tones in there, but we got the pink, but it's fun, brings in a lot of color to the room, and it's cute for the mirror perspective when I'm doing mirror pics or mirror content. And I really wasn't planning on doing anything to these walls just because that would be a huge undertaking with how tall these ceilings are. So if I'm not adding any color or pattern to the walls, why not add it with the rug? No?